Morning. It's Friday the 13th. Not part 1, 2, 3 or 4, anything like that. It's just Friday the 13th of August, 2021. I just wanted to make a couple of comments this morning. As I see things at this time of year, you have to make a judgment based on a little knowledge about the best place to be at first light. And for me, that bit of knowledge is about the fact that there's obviously a good possibility of some waders coming through, and there's also a possibility on the 13th and any time from now that there could be a tree pipit going over or a yellow wagtail. There could be an early wind chat out on the posts, and as has just happened, there could be 2 great white egrets. There could be terns moving in random directions. What's just happened is that I've just had 2 great white egrets pass. They were already southeast of the landfill when I picked them up and going southeast. So typical for great white egrets here, blooming annoying, already too blooming far away to get fantastic views. And for a moment, you just had to go through that. Are they big? Are they small? And, just work it out frantically in the few moments you have while they're in view. And then a couple of minutes later, 5 minutes or so later, I then pick up a tern that's halfway out over the landfill going east and strongly. So no way, I can't say, now you can never say no way was it coming back, but it was clearly big time on the move and didn't look like it was coming back. Let me pause that thought while I just pick up a couple of things. Just a lesser blackback gull. But that's really what it is about. You have to be so vigilant, so quick, and really be panning around at all times, and particularly at this point of the morning. I got to here probably about 5 to certainly no later than 10 to 6. First thing, sun's just come up before I got here. Stuff's on the move, and migration is no doubt happening, not hugely visible, but so getting back to where to be, I've always said that you want to pick up the passerines, you need to be at the bottom of the car park field, where there's a different view, but an as good a view of the sky. That is in fact where the passerines fly over. So I'm really pretty much contemplating bottom of the car park field tomorrow at 5:45 or earlier, because tree pipits call so darn early. I've had them in the 80s calling over at 10:30 in the morning, but so it really is a quandary. Out here, I'm fairly sure I'd still hear a green shank if one dropped through. You just can't be in all places at all times. That's the annoying thing. There we go. It's here for the waders, car park field for the passerines, and there's no ideal for egrets that just fly barely in view. Just have to be lucky, don't you? So I've put this little graphic together to explain what I mean, and the red arrows are the respective directions of the passerines, and the yellow arrows are the respective directions of the waders, in particular the one that passes over the centre of the landfill there. It's actually where I've seen plenty of raptors turn before changing direction to follow the Loddon. And then the blue line is the rather random one that is things like the egrets, things like terns that often pass through Black Swan and continue east. So there's a lot to take in and a lot to be aware of. As I said, you just need to stay vigilant. Well, it's time for me to go. Wife's got to go to the office today, so I have to be back before the 7:15 Bermuda Triangle effect. And it's been really, really quiet. I mean, beautiful still. I would have so expected something more in the wader department. I can't grumble at the great white egrets. Well, I can, because they were blooming far away, which is nearly always the case with bloody great white egrets. It's not because I'm hard to please, I just seen so few of them on the deck, and I do not know why they don't land here hardly ever. But nonetheless, if it's going to happen today, it's probably going to have to be someone else that's going to have to find it, because I've got quite a lot on, and I hope someone else does find it, because I can always adjust my movements to accommodate something exciting. You have a good day now. Stay well. Keep smiling.